How are you?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Doing good. How was your day?
The day was pretty good, but let me start off by saying this here. I hooked up with a couple of friends of mine, and we was talking about back in the day when my dad had bought an orange Nova. Now my sister didn't want to drive. He had bought it for my sister, but she didn't want to drive the car because it was orange, and it was a Nova. So I said, okay, well, I don't care. I drive the car because I was getting to and from school, so I didn't care. I wasn't on the bus. I wasn't on the cheese. So I said, I'd drive the car. So I went and picked up the boys from school, and they were like, man, I know we not finna go to school in an orange Nova. I said, well, if you want to get to school, you better get on in here. And the whole thing about it had some Burberry seats in it. Now, anybody know about Burberry, they know about their design in them seats. So it had them Burberry seats, and it had an 8-track. So I had bought an 8-track adapter for it and everything. And I had put a cassette tape in the 8-track adapter, and we had some music. And then I like, nah, let me go and upgrade it. But other than that, it was a nice car, and it got up to and from. But it was orange, so Halloween came, and we was like, what if we get some masks from Kmart, and then we go ahead and we ride around in the masks. So we did that, and then we were like, oh, we riding around in the mask, let's go get some eggs. So we went to Kroger and got some eggs and just started throwing them at people. And we laughed and we talked about that for a good little while. And they already said, well, if they had to do it all over again, they want that orange Nova back. But orange Nova gone, but we still laugh and we talk and joke about it. But other than that, my day was pretty good. I mean, it started off, had a doctor's appointment. I was kind of worried about it because they wanted to do a nuclear test on my heart so they can see if I had any blockages or whatnot. It came back, wasn't no blockages, so my heart's pretty good. So everything was going pretty good there. Then, from that point on, I just went over here and went to work because I needed to go make some money. So I had to go up 85 in that traffic on 285 and 85 in the morning and afternoon. That is just ridiculous. They need to do something, put some bridges, put an overhead expressway or something over there to kind of alleviate some of that traffic. But other than that, got up there. Now it took me about, from McDonough to Sugarloaf, it took me about, in traffic, it took me about an hour and a half to get up there. Now that's on a Friday. Normally on a weekday, it'll probably be about an hour and 45 minutes to get up there. But, you know, school back in, everybody going back to school and going back to work, so traffic just gonna be bad till school is out again. But I managed to make it up there. Had a couple of automation systems to work on and home theater, so I worked on those. Had some alarm issues, I worked on that. Other than that, I mean, and one of my customers, real nice guy. His name is Steve. Real nice guy. And I mean, he offered to buy me lunch, but I was like, no, I'll pass on it this time because I know I had to go meet my buddies and we was gonna do lunch. I mean, I ain't met them in a while. We haven't talked in a while, so I wanted to meet with them and do a little catching up on things. And then we was talking about going to the Maze High Classic Homecoming. So we said we all go get together and we go hit that, and we go hang out and we go have fun. And we also agreed that, you know, at least twice out of a month we go try to get together and, you know, just catch up, see how everybody doing, see how everybody's family doing. And I mean it's been a while, and you know, we all kind of missed that hanging out. So it's been a while since we got together. So that was kind of good right there. Kind of got my mind off a lot of things. And other than that, you know, my brother had called me. Now, he come talking about he had some issues with some stuff around the house. I told him I help him come and paint and just do little stuff around the house. And he said he needed my ladder because he had to get up high to change some flood light bulbs. I was like, man, dude, you got a house. You're supposed to have a ladder to get up there. But I said I love my ladder over there for him so he can change his light bulbs. And he said they broke a door. And he said somebody broke the door. I was like, well, who broke the door? If it's your house, it had to be you or your wife, because y'all ain't got no kids. I like, what y'all doing, running around playing chase the chickadee? So he was like, no. I was like, Corey, you lying, because y'all been running around playing that house. It's just y'all. I said, okay. I said, never mind. I said, I'll see what happened when I get over there. So next thing you know, he was saying some more stuff. He said I need to help him change the oil on the car. And I told him on these new cars, because he got a new car. He got a 2016, 2017. On these new cars, I told him you can't change them oil like you do like back in the day when we had them other cars. I said, these new cars, you pretty much got to take them back to the dealer or something like that. I said, cause Dawn got that, she got that Ford Explorer. She tried to go to, what's that place? What's that place? Not Jiffy Lube. She tried to go to Jiffy Lube and get an oil change. The man told her he can't even change the oil in the car because of the type of oil and where the plug and all the stuff was. I was like, this here don't make no sense. These new cars nowadays, they built so you have to take them back to the dealer. So I told him we just can't go and just change the oil on the car. I said unless you done it before. And he was like, no, well, he thought maybe we can jack the car up, change the oil. And I said, well, can you get a filter for it? So we went back and forth about that. I said, but the thing that would get me is how the door broke in the house. And he never would get around to telling me how the door really broke. I said, okay, well, I'll figure it out once I get there. So we gotta go. He said he gonna go and buy a door from Home Depot. I told him don't go buy no door from Home Depot, cause I got a buddy of mine that sell windows and doors, and he can probably get a door for it. Next thing you know, he doggone my buddy said, okay, well, he got a door for him, so he said he'll drop it off by the house. But I told him, I said, before we drop the door off, we really need to see what happened. Don't you need to size the door and all that? He was like, well, if it's a standard door, it's just standard. I was like, okay, well, it don't matter to me, cause it ain't my house. So we got him a door coming. We're gonna go help him fix his door and help him paint, change the floodlight. I'm like, damn, man, I'm doing all this maintenance around your house. I hope I get paid. But I already know he ain't gonna pay me, and I ain't gonna ask for nothing, cause that's my little brother. I'd do anything for him. But I really wish he could buy a pizza or something so I can eat at least while I'm there. Cause that don't make no sense. But the whole thing about it, that's my little brother. Love him to death. Love my sister. Love him to death. I do anything I can for him. But all I know is my sister didn't want to drive that damn orange Nova. But I drove that Nova for a whole year until it went out. And now my daddy sold that Nova. And that's when we got the Blue Bullet. When we got the Blue Bullet, now I drove that too. But that's a different story. But other than that, my day was going pretty good. I doggone what else did I do? Something else interesting happened. Oh, a buddy of mine called me. He was trying to catch a flight. And I told him, I said, well, how you gonna catch a flight if you ain't even made no reservation? He thought he could just go to the airport and just get on a flight. I was like, dude, don't you know the flight probably sold out? I was like, are you nuts? But the whole thing about it, he told me he could. Next thing you know, he called me talking about, man, they talking about the flight was booked. I said, didn't I tell your dumb tail that when you went up before you went up to the Atlanta airport? I said, I told you should have did that online or something, or tried to get a flight. He come telling me talking about he done it before. I was like, well, you must have been flying somewhere that nobody else want to go. Because normally you have to book the flight, especially around the holiday. So the dude told me he did it last time around the holiday. I said, okay, well, like I said, you must have been going somewhere nobody want to go. So he called me back talking about he go rent a car and drive. I'm like, hold on. How you go from getting a flight to now renting a car and drive? I like, first of all, where you going? He talking about he was trying to go to Seattle, Washington. I said, dude, you ain't gonna make it for Tuesday? I like, do you know how far that? And he come telling me he go drive about 70, 80 miles all the way there. I said, you gonna kill yourself because you gonna either be asleep or you gonna get a ticket because you definitely don't want to get stopped by one of these police out up there. Next thing you know, you gonna be on the news. I said, you don't want that, so you better get on the flight. I said, matter of fact, why don't you just go ahead and just book the flight for doggone tomorrow. I said, you'll still be there for the holiday. Then he was like, yeah, I can do that. I like, dude, do you use your brain? I'm like, you got to be smarter than this. And then the same dude to sell windows and doors. I'm like, man, I don't even know if I want a door from you now. If you ain't got enough common sense to say, okay, well, I just booked the flight for tomorrow. Come on, man. But the whole thing about it, he go book his flight for tomorrow. So it's all good, it's all well. Now, oh, let me tell you about my dog. Now this dog of mine, he normally always come up to me, but for some strange reason, last night, this joker, I walked in the garage, he got up under the car. Now, I had to go outside. So if I open up the garage door, the clown go run right out and just keep running up the street and ain't gonna come back till he ready to come back. And I wasn't finna go chase him. So I tried to stick this thing on there and pull him off money there. Do you not know he growled at me? I said, okay. I said, that's the last time you go growl at me. I crunked that car up and I put it in reverse and he shot up out of there. I put it in park and I grabbed him and I said, look here. I said, you gonna go right in the cage. I said, you lucky I'm gonna whoop your tail because you are not finna be growled. Don't you ever growl at the hand that feeds you. And you better not bite me. And he come looking at me with them sad eyes and I said, now, go to bed. He went in there, he went in the cage and went to bed. And then he go sit down and start looking at me all sad. I said, no. I said, you ain't getting out till you apologize. So next thing you know, he come barking, wanting to get out. So I let him out. He sat down and he wanted to shake my hand. I said, okay, that's your apology. I said, okay, well now you good. I said, but if you ever growl at me again, I might put my foot so far up your tail, you ain't gonna even realize there's a foot up there. You gonna think you got a fifth leg. But whole thing about it, he realized his mistake and he all good now. I would show you a picture of him, but I deleted the picture off the phone after he growled at me. Cause I was like, this joke ain't finna be a part of the family no more. But after all that said and done, my dog is good. My family good. My son got a game today. I'm going to the game. He playing the marching band. He played the trombone. He a pretty good player. He's supposed to have a solo too. I need to get there and try to make it for the solo. Because he's supposed to have a solo that they doing or they working on. And I just want to hear how it sounds. He let me hear a snippet of it last night. And they sound pretty good. The trombone section sound pretty good. But he had a little part in there where he sounded real good. So I want to make it so I can see that. And them Monroe Mustangs, so far, they 2-0. But normally about this time of the year, they'd be about 0-2. But maybe they got a pretty good team. I think they got a better team than they had these past couple of years. But hopefully they're doggone, it'll work out for them. So, and this is senior year. So hopefully they go out with a good record on his senior year. I know my senior year, we went out with a real good record. We went to the championship game. So we went out with a real bang on my senior year. And I hope he do the same thing. And I hope he don't wreck that car. He done already told the mirror that I had to get fixed. So now I done fixed the mirror. Hopefully I think he was out messing around in the car, fooling around and broke the mirror. He ain't gonna tell me, but I think that would happen. But I had to go by what he said. The car was trying to come around him on the right side, hit the mirror and broke the mirror, kept going, sped off. So I have to go with that. Because I wasn't there, so I don't know. But, I mean, that's a pretty good car. I bought him a 2005 Volvo. I mean, the car runs pretty good. I mean, it looked pretty good. He happy with it. I'm happy with it. That's all that we can have. That's all that we can hope for, and that we want. That everybody happy and they doing what they supposed to do. Other than that, I mean, I got to go back in here and get some paperwork done because I had some customers call me. They want to pay some money. Need to collect that money while they